right, my friends, here we are back again for another Family Sunday art activity, and today we are going to be making super letters. This is one of my favorite collage and assemblage techniques, and I'm going to show you all the way through from steps number 1 to when we're finished about how to make this amazing thing. We do need quite a few things today. We're gonna need all of these little bits and bobs. So I have some leftover accordions from my bird's nest activity. I have some leftover pom-poms. I have some popsicle sticks. I have some stickers. I even have, let's see, little wooden things. I got all these crazy awesome things that were available in the kit from artsPlace. Now if you didn't get one of those kits, that's okay. See if you can gather as many interesting things that you have for crafts around your house. You can also use things like patterned paper or colorful paper. You can use construction paper. You could cut out old magazines. There's all kinds of amazing content that you could find around your house that will work for this type of collage and assemblage. Now of course we also need glue. We need the liquid white glue, we need a glue brush. We're also gonna use some paint today because we're gonna paint the background of our letter. And of course, we need our letter. Now we're gonna start grown-ups. I'm gonna get your help first when we start in our bird's eye view so that we can do this part first, the tough part, using either a piece of recycled cardboard or the back of a macaroni container like mine, scissors, and a marker. You're also gonna need those things. Some bits of string if you happen to have any of those left over from our yarn art. You can also use those and incorporate them into your amazing letter, super letter. So, my friends, here we go. We're gonna rub our hands together today. Rub, 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 rub. Get them nice and warm. We're gonna wiggle our fingers, and if you're an artist, you're gonna wiggle your artist fingers straight out in front of you. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. We're gonna clap our hands one time. We're gonna put our hands in our lap. I'm gonna change my camera to bird's eye view, and we're gonna get started with our grown-ups cutting out our letters. Here we go. Now grown-ups, we're gonna get started by making sure we have all the materials that we need. A piece of cardboard, recycled piece is absolutely fine. You're gonna need a marker of some kind, a pair of scissors, some paint and a paintbrush, and we're gonna cut out these types of bubbly letters. Start by cutting out a piece that is nice and flat and big enough so that we can make our letter. We're gonna draw out our letter before we cut it. Now there's a couple ways to make these nice big bubbly letters. You can freehand it and just go for it, or if you're like me, sometimes I need a little bit more of a template. So what I'm gonna show you here is just draw a simple straight up capital letter. Any letter that you'd like to do is just fine. We're now gonna draw a line at the top of the letter. Follow all the way around, about a quarter of an inch away, draw a second line, and same thing, connect now this line all the way around your letter, back up to the top, and there you have a nice, pretty clear capital letter. I'm gonna make it a little darker so we can see. Now before we cut it out, we wanna paint our letter first. Go ahead and grab whichever color of paint that you like and go ahead and paint your letter in. It might need more than one coat if you're using tempera paint like in the kits. You're gonna set that aside, let it dry, and cut it out once it's dry. Once your letter is totally dry, we're gonna add on our glue. Go ahead and grab your glue brush, take that white glue, and we're gonna apply it all over your letter. Use your artist fingers, make creative choices, anything goes, any color you like, and you can start to fill up your letter. I like to try and use one of everything that I found in my kit. I even add more glue when I need it for objects that I think need a little bit extra glue. Something else that's fun is if you take different types of paper, we can start to collage with different types of paper. You can cut the paper, add it on, add little tiny things over top. You can even add in those yarn shapes that we practiced in our video from last week. So using our nice artist fingers, getting nice and sticky, you can add in different types of yarn for a cool texture element. You can go slow and take your time. Make creative choices as you need to, and start to explore the different shapes and textures that are in your kit. Just when you think you're done, see if you could add even tinier things in unexpected places. Where might you be able to add an extra pom-pom? Is there space for a star somewhere else? Once you're finished, let it totally dry. If you notice that you might have a few little pieces hanging off the edge, feel free to grab your scissors or ask your grown-up for help and just trim off anything that is on the edges of your letter. And that's it. We're done. Excellent job, my friends. Look at those super letters. They're super. We have to wait until they're fully dry. Once they are fully dry, you can put them somewhere awesome, like in your room, or you can give one to a friend. Maybe you would like to do your friend's name. That's also awesome. Anything you want, anything goes. Also, thank you so much for everyone who keeps tuning in. I'm so excited that we're all working together at home to create these crafts. This is just so amazing. If you are interested in more crafts, we do have a few more weeks coming up. You can always go to the website and download the upcoming crafts and activities and join us next Sunday. And we'll see you there. Thanks so much. Bye.